Let's go with Darnell. Can you start it off with Tomas?
Yeah, thanks, Tim. Tomas, congratulations on the first win.
Thank you.
You guys look to be playing better as the games are going along. What did you like about the way you guys played tonight?
Well, I especially liked how we played in third quarter, fourth quarter. Offensively, I think we moved the ball much better. We get to the lane, look for the open, teammates, kick aheads. We took the wide open shots, and I think obviously they had a little bit a rough night shooting wise, but our defense was there. We knew we have to shrink the floor a little bit with Russ and Brad, and I think we were really focused, just to shrink the pain and make it tougher on these guys. They had some open shots they missed, but I think our defense was much better overall compared to other games.
And with your performance specifically, I mean, you look like you're really taking well to this offense. You said to us, even though you missed the last 3 preseason games, that you had really worked out hard this summer and you felt like your conditioning was there. Your rhythm looks there, but is there something about this offense that is really working for you?
Well, I think I always like the offense that allows you to cut, run, move the ball. We play a lot of times through our big men where we have to screen for each other, and I think that's just makes the offense is not stagnating, and we always trying to move from side to side. I think that gives us much better options. Obviously, it usually takes a time to a young team, especially with a short preseason, to try to get in that offense more comfortably. But I think we actually showed it tonight, and we were aggressive. Kobe made a lot of good passes when he was driving. I think that was a great take from this game. And, personally, I feel better every game. I work hard this summer. I had a little setback, obviously, for self-quarantine, but I'm taking it from day to day, from game to game, and I felt really good today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
KC, go ahead.
Hey, Tomas, at least early on here, Billy's trying a pretty interesting thing. I mean, he's starting a bunch of young guys, and then almost all the veterans are in the second unit, you included. How beneficial can that be for you guys in the sense you can get development for the young guys, and then you guys obviously can either close games or do what you guys do as a unit together?
I think this is a really good mix, to be honest with you. We have in Garrett, we have another veteran that can play, and he knows how to play. OP, coming off the bench, that gives you a lot of shooting and also knowledge how to play. And I think it's a great mix. Obviously, we have so much talent on that first, on that starting lineup. But they sometimes having some troubles during the moments of the game. They weren't on many like winning teams, and they're very, very young yet. But I think it's our responsibility to lead the example, how you should play the right way, and help those guys when they struggle in the tough moments. But I think we did a good job, and actually, I really like the energy from the young guys. They're really trying to do well. They try to communicate. They're trying to be loud, and I think it's just helping everybody overall.
Thank you.
Cody Westerlund, go ahead.
Billy said you guys, the players, gave him a game ball. Whose idea was that, Tomas?
I don't know. I think Zach took it, but you would have to ask him.
I also had a follow-up on the lineup questions. Are you under the impression on the second unit that, you guys play really well, that you personally or some of you guys can finish games as if the final five's still kind of up in the air depending on who plays well?
This obviously a question for a coach, but I think he's still trying the lineups, to see what it works best for us. I think that we're mixing it a lot during the game. I've been playing with everybody almost. He's trying to play Lowry at the 5 as well. So I think that gives you obviously that gives you advantage for the end of the games, that you can play the guys that fits the situation or who had the best games. And I think that might be advantage for us going into the season.
Joe Cowley, go ahead.
Hey, Sato, how you doing? What to say about this group that you guys, had 2 really bad losses to start the season, undermanned or not, and then have been able to turn the page and kind of put that behind you and not dwell on it when the knock on this team as they kind of do dwell on things and do keep things way longer than they should. How important is it for you guys to get this win and go ahead and turn that page?
It's obviously very important to get the first win. It kind of like takes that pressure out of his shoulders. But I think it tells us that what I already know, that this group really try to get better every day and try to play better. And, we're learning and trying to find a way to do it best. I think those last games, it was a great progress. Today we still had some room to improve. We didn't take advantage at some situation they gave us. At the end of the game, we were kind of like bringing us back to that situation we had against Golden State. So I think that was a huge that we were able to keep our composure. But we have to keep going. We have to keep improving. There's a lot of room to improvement, like I said. And but I really like the mentality of everyone in this group. They're just trying to make everything it takes to win.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
Let's do, Sato, we're going to do one more.
Yep.
Mike McGraw, go ahead.
Hey, Sato, I know that you, Otto, and Garrett didn't all play together in Washington, but is it kind of, I don't know, it seems kind of interesting that all three of you ex-Wizards kind of came through to deliver this first victory in Washington. Was that kind of cool for you?
Yeah, it's always cool to play against your ex-team. I've already played here last year, so it wasn't very exciting, that much exciting like it was last year, especially having the fans in here. It was kind of weird, obviously, like every game until now that you're playing without the fans. But I've known a lot of people around the organization, and you always have that extra motivation to do good. And I think we both, had a solid game, and I'm glad that we could help like that.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Tomas, that's all. Thank you very much.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Tomas.